What's up, soul family? How you doing? I just wanted to jump on and just connect with you guys. And I just got done recording. I was interviewed for a podcast called Reprogramming, and damn, it was really fun to connect around the subject of like nature and Christ consciousness. And I learned something really cool that I just wanted to share because I feel that this whole idea of oneness and interconnectedness and unity is really birthing in the collective. Like the 100th monkey has got it, and it is now spreading like mycelium through our brains, through our hearts, and through our energetic roots. So this really interesting thing is like bees obviously have a huge, huge, huge purpose in this symbiotic life, pollinating the plants, bringing us honey, all, just I'm sure there's more that they do, but what was really interesting was this beekeeper was talking about how the project that is happening within his reality is around restoring the natural bee life, basically, because what's happening on the big agriculture corporate level is that the queen has been basically hijacked. She's been artificially inseminated. So this natural process that, just like women, like when you're fertile and you're trying to have a baby, that's when you want the semen inside. You get extra juicy, you get extra horny, you like your fluid changes into this thicker white fluid to actually hold the sperm and pull it in, so that when the egg is ready, it's like, ready to, or it's like it's saved, basically. It's stickier, so there's a better chance of getting pregnant. Well, as the queen, and she goes off moon cycles, so they basically taken this beautiful natural like right from her, and I see this like across the globe on like a macrocosm scale. So it was really interesting to see this microcosm of nature being abused, manipulated, basically raped, is what he said. So instead of allowing the queen to just fly and do her natural like breeding path, where she goes up and gets a bunch of semen, basically bee sperm, to make her hive and make her babies, they artificially inseminate her. So it's like taking this natural right away from the queen. And I'm like, dude, I could literally feel that in my womb, because everything out there also exists within here. So I've been raped of my virginity. It's like I can know what that feels like. So what I wanted like tune into, what I wanted to like vibrate for this little collective cosmic tribe that we have going, is for the liberation of the feminine, the liberation of Mother Nature. Today I was like doing my chanting with Sam Garrett and Molly Mendoza, and I was like, she asked like, what's, think about your intention for this day, and the chant was like to restore the sacredness. And then to have this conversation and this interview, it's like, wow, liberation on all fronts of the divine feminine. It's really, it's happening on a subtle level. I think we're going to see more and more and more and more and more as us consciousnesses awaken and really get back in touch with our sacred womb, our sacred waters, our sacred sexuality, and our sacred flow, our sensuality, our natural rhythms, and we are getting off the birth control. off the genetically modified food that is inhibiting our natural hormones. So yeah, I just wanted to share just that. I had no idea about the bees. And another thing about the queen is like when she takes her like fertile path and flies out of the hive and goes, the male bee will come and basically stick it in and leave his thingy in, and he drops dead, and she saves the seed. And that will happen up to like 40 different times. And the next bee comes, has to take that one out and put his in. And then that, amazing. And then he drops dead. He literally sacrifices his life for the future of this colony. So then she goes back to her hive, and she's like full of the juice. And she's creating eggs. And it's, say, for instance, the hive has a problem with mites. She will conjure and feel into that specific genetic of whatever bee she's got basically stored in her. And she will use that sperm to create the eggs. And there's like this natural perfection that happens. And we have big ag or whatever has been taking that away, just like we have been sort of stripped of a lot of our rights. And what we're seeing right now with I don't want to, God, there's so many flags going off, you know? So I got talking code a little bit. That's okay. Don't like it, but I can roll with it. Anyway, that's the message. I feel Mother Earth just strongly just like wanting us to like feel the fucking fire, to feel the passion, to feel the liberation that is desired within our body, within our mind, within our hearts, within our soul. And if we can come together with those frequencies and those passions and that, like, we can have, this is the revolution that is about to take place. I can feel it. Something's about to give. So keep the hope, keep the faith, and just keep envisioning what you do want. Orgasm to it. Meditate on it. Trust it. Trust the power of your own mind and heart coherence. And know that, you know, everything is happening for a reason. And just get ready for some new truths to be revealed. Keep your dreams alive. And listen to the inner child. Before I went on the interview, I did a beautiful inner child meditation. And it was all about meeting her, asking her questions, and realizing that the child within us knows. It knows. And anything that we think we need is right in here. It's right inside. It's right in here. So even if it's hard, because there is such a rainbow of chaos happening out there, and then it's also happening in here, but it would be a really wise thing to feel the extremes, observe them, know what's going on, and then really come back to center, really come back to coherence. And imagine our fields connecting, and imagine our collective intentions magnifying, because now is the time. And we're in this together. We're powerful. And just keep your heart open. I love you. Please leave comments. I love all the comments and messages you guys are sending me, and just staying connected in this way, since we're not like doing a lot of the physical gatherings. It's, you know, let's stay connected, because something is happening, and it's really important that we feel each other, and that we feel safe to express ourselves, and safe to really feel what wants to come out of us. And yeah, know I'm with you. You're in my heart. You're in my dreams. Community, harmony, cohesive vibrations, oneness, frequencies. I love you. Many blessings, and we'll talk again soon. Mwah.